What's up guys, Brandon Chan here, and today we're gonna go over some Dwelling Book replays. Just a couple of words before starting checking out the replays. I just want to say thank you guys so much for the support. I'm taking notes and learning a lot from the comment section. Octify, a really good Mermail player on DB, he's 1400 plus rating, made a really good comment going over most of the cards that I went through in the last video. So if you haven't checked it out, make sure to check it out. I also pinned his comment in case you want to read it. Additionally, I'm currently playing no Coelacanth and Barrier Statue in the side. Andrew on the Rescue Cats advised me to play Barrier Statue in the side, so that's what I did, and I'm currently liking that a lot. Also, I'm not the best player out there. I make a lot of mistakes, especially on DB, so hopefully I can show you guys that you don't have to play perfect to win duels. I have a lot of replays playing through Fuwalos, Droll, and breaking boards. So without further ado, let's go over the replays. So let's go over game 1. It is against Blue-Eyes. By the way, most of the duels are high rated. I am currently at 900 to 1000. Not that impressive, but I do get really good opponents. So against Blue-Eyes, very strong deck. You basically need to know how to interact with it, because if you go to a grind game against it, you basically lose on the spot. You need to OTK them as soon as you can. With the Primate engine coming back every turn, the Blue-Eyes trap, setting a spell from the deck, just insane. So I went first, I bricked, so I'm hoping the Fuwalos can make them pass turn to me and I can drew into engine and try to OTK. So they played really well. They did a very minimalistic board. They said drill beam, went for battle phase, plays a trap with Maiden, set a spell. This is an instant ash. As soon as you see wishes, the opponent use wishes, you ash that. So Bestial, I knew I was going to get at least one draw. So going to this board, I know that I can deal with the seals easily with the imperm, but I have to deal with the drill beam and 2 unknown in hand. So starting off, I imperm the seals. Even if I have Shrine and Poseidra both in hand, I usually like to start with Shrine, mostly because if I manage to get Poseidra from grave back to hand, I can at least use it as an extender. So here I started with a Shrine, trying to force the drill beam. So after that, I searched Deep Sea Diva. Since there were no set cards, I knew that I only needed to rip the Veiler or Impulse or Perch in hand. So that's why I misclicked there. Yeah, I Minstrel to see hand. I ripped the Nib. So now that I knew that I didn't have to deal with a Veiler or something, I normal summon Diva and went on from there. Squad, discard Dragoons. So here, once you have this setup, hold on, let me show you. Once you have 3 monsters on field plus a card in hand, that's basic, and you only have to deal with monsters, that's basically GG's. I'm gonna show you how. Search infantry. Then I went to Link 2 and M1M, bring back Squad, discard as cost, make them level 7. I pop the trap, so the trap can pop everything on the field, on his field. He special summon from seals, make level 7, bring back Poseidra. Yeah, since I detach as cost goons, I think I searched with it. Yes, I did. Bounce everything. Link 3 disc, all the Poseidra discards are. Bring back 3 and then Neptune skin, search equip spell and GG's. Yep. So game 2 is not as interesting, but I only had 1 imperm. Here you can save the imperm for the Link 1, which is good, I think, because that way you prevent the Link 1 to go into the Blue-Eyes engrave, and also you prevent the field spell, which will allow them to extend further. So hopefully they didn't have any extra normal summon. So here I basically started with, I probably should have started with Ran, just to maybe if he had an drill beam with Blue-Eyes in hand, I could like prevent it with the Ran. But I was also trying to play a little bit safer into Nib. He called by, he saw Neptabis and Scoop basically. So that's basically game 1. Let's go over game 2. So game 2 against Maliss, I drew 2 Impulse and of course Engine. So when I saw he started Dormouse, usually when I start with 2 Impulse, I Impulse the first thing. If he has an extender, then basically my impulse did nothing, but you know, you have to risk it sometimes. Or if I only have one, I usually like to save it to break the board, and I'm gonna show you later how.
So he has the extender, he went full combo from there, Drill 2, went to Link 2, Link 2 banishes, Special Summon Dormouse again, going to Link 3, which usually is White Binder. White Binder said probably GWC. Yep, GWC. He drew another card, he drew into the Fienstmith engine. So once I saw the Fienstmith engine, I was like, he's probably gonna end on Abao plus something else. Which is really good. He made Heart of Cryptor, Abao discard.
Heart of Cryptor. So going to this board, I knew I was going to deal with a Banish, a Pop, 4 GWC. At least I knew I had Impulse. But if he has had a base yelling hand, he probably the Impulse didn't matter as much. But yeah, that's something I have to be looking forward to, like especially bringing back White Binder and setting up the trap. So I'm probably gonna have to play through 2 banishes, and also Lacrima Engrave, sending the trap from deck. So I started with the basic Goons plus Squad. I Shrine, send Squad. So here Poseidra is, you will see how crazy Poseidra is. So Poseidra not only chain blocked the squad, it sent infantry trying to bounce Heart of Cryptor, which I did bounce, and then from here infantry basically is forced the Abao, which it did. He popped something. I search. Nepsa base bring back something. He GWC, and then he chained the Fienstmith Engrave. He did Fienstmith line, sent the trap. So here I did misplay. I should have gone to Dweller as soon as possible, just to shut down the Paradise Engrave. But I normal summoned first Deep Sea Diva, and then I realized like I shouldn't have done this. But he didn't activate it, so I was like, okay, all right. So then I went to Dweller, and there, game. And then game 2, there's not much to show here. My hand is just insane. It's crazy.
But what I do want to show you is my basic OTK line, which is whenever you have 3 on field plus a discard, it's basically GG's. You're gonna see why. Later turn, yeah, he went full combo from here. Only had a Nash, which I did use against with the TB11. So I started with the best normal summon of probably the format. Yeah, search Minstrel to reap something from the hand, just in case he had a hand trap or something. Squad. I knew I was going to deal with at least 1 banish, but yeah, 1 removal is not enough against this hand specifically. So yeah, he bring back White Binder. He banished some water from my grave, of course, and his White Rabbit. White Rabbit's gonna set his trap. So here, the way I'm gonna force the trap is basically
with infantry. I special summon Poseidra, sending infantry, and then infantry is gonna pump the Link 3, since they need to have a Link 3 to make it so the trap can banish. So here, like always, yeah, I special summon Virtual Dragon just to recycle my goons and have some more card advantage. Going to, yeah, 3 monsters, discard a card, special summon the new XYZ, bring back something. From here, discard, bring back 3. So going second, I usually side out the Quizpill. Here I bring back infantry, so I can normal summon the Dragoons, extra normal summon, Link 2 to get more damage, and then GG's. Yep. So I wanted to put this replay just to show you guys the true power of Blue Eyes, and that it is not easy to break its board. He went first. He started with a whole Primate engine. He's probably gonna discard Real Beam. Yep, and set it back later in the turn. I only had an Imperm, which I usually like to save it for the Link 1, so that way they can attribute it and bring something back from the Blue Eyes from grave, or search for the field spell. But they still have a lot of gas in hand. So they managed to set up the Synchro 7, which this card is it's a pain in the butt for us. The fact that it can negate any effect in grave. I mean, we can chain block it. We have a lot of ways to chain block it, but still, makes it just difficult to play against the deck. So he end on seals plus a lot of back row. So from here, I knew he had the Pop 2, Drill Beam set, and seals, and well, basically the tag out from the Spirit Dragon. Started with the basic as well as usual, Base Tails plus the Dragoons. I searched Poseidra. Then Poseidra. Probably here I could have also sent Abysteus, just to remove the body on field and to save the card in hand. To discard for the next Abysteus. Here I try to force the spirit, but he drill beam it. He used his drill beam, and here I use infantry to pop the trap, which he did let it resolve just to negate it with the spirit dragon. He then seals my Nepsavis, and probably gonna bounce his spirit as well. Yep.
Yeah, here I was searching something good to discard for Abysteus. And from here, I basically discard Yateus. Search for Dipsy Diva. So I knew this was game already. He can negate it with the Synchron, then pop 2 cards on field. Yep. But I still wanted to try it out. For game 2,
I had a pretty good hand, actually. Yeah, I ripped something from his hand. I ashed the Fuwalos, of course. Ripped the ash. Search with Goons, Nepsavis. And then from here, I knew I only had to deal with an Imperm, which I knew it wasn't enough. Because Pike discard. Yep. Shrine, full combo from there, and yep, GG's. So for game 3, I think, let's see my hand. So I had a full water hand and Impulse, which Impulse was really good. I probably should have won this game, but probably misplayed somewhere during the duel. I think I saved the Impulse for the Link 1, which is good. I think you get rid of one body. Yeah, he normal summon, extra normal summon. Yeah, he tried to link 1 and I impulse that, which I think was decent. It was pretty good. He also forgot to set the drill beam, but he had 2 ash in hand. So we had to deal with 2 Veilers. Sorry, he had 2 Veilers in hand. So we had to basically deal with 2 Veilers, a pop 2, well, no, pop 1, and then a Purge. Which the Purge, I didn't expect the Purge. I thought it was probably an Imperm or something. And you're gonna see how much it hurt. So here we start with the Poseidra just to force, I think, the trap. Yep, just to force the trap. Poseidra pop the True Lights, so the True Lights to Raigeki the whole field. Here we check the hand, we get rid of the Veiler, then squat, special summon Nepsavis. So yeah, like I said before, if you wanna bait something like a Drill Beam or like a Banish or like a body removal, just normal summon or special summon Nepsavis, that's gonna deal with it. And then from here, I was like, okay, last push. Pike discarding Goons. If this resolve, that's probably game. Because I can at least search Shrine. But I knew this was probably like an Imperm or something. But the fact that it was purged and that they had a trap on grave and it removed my body makes it basically like if this was an Imperm, at least I could have gone battle phase, go into Abyss Glacier and end on my basic Seals Pass. That if you don't know what my Seals Pass is, go into the last video to check it out, what Seals Pass means. But yeah, here I go into battle phase, and yeah, I knew this was probably a game from here. You normal summon it, link 1, and yeah, GG's. So here, this game is against Maliss. I want to show you guys how to play through Droll and how much I prioritize my Seals Pass. I started with the best normal summon of the game, Nepsavis, sending Goons. Usually on game 1, I don't try to play around Droll as much because I don't expect it. I usually expect it going game 2 or 3. But yeah, then I got Droll and I was like, okay, let's see what we can do from here. I did Abyss Shrine special summoning at level 7. Nepsavis bringing back Goons, which to be honest, yeah, I needed that in order to set my Seals Pass. Then Goose. Here I could have done also an Abyss Gaius, but I rather do my Seals Pass. And I'm gonna show you how I basically did it. He special summoned Dormans from the Banish. I impulsed it. He then had an extender, which is the field. He didn't have that much play here, mostly because he already wasted his White Rabbit effect. So he basically did a Link 1 and then Magnum. I guess here he wanted to basically go into SP and banish my Abyss Glacier. But from here I basically did Abyss Glacier effect. And then I activated, Shrine, Goons effect to search out Nepsavis. And then, Spirit effect. Here he could have impulsed it, but the issue with it is that he would have, wouldn't be able to activate Effect Veiler during my turn. Shut down his Effect Veiler. So he basically didn't. And from here, I basically bounced the Link 1 and then popped the Drusum, which I knew he was going to pop my Abyss Glacier, but I didn't care.
From there. Here I activated Triana, this here, from here, it was basically game. Goons effect, search Diva. A base shrine special summon on level 7, which probably gonna go Poseidra. Yeah, Poseidra is gonna... I thought it was an imperm set, so I bounced it. And then, yeah, from here Squad's gonna search Abyss Pike, make into Shark. He Valors it. I saved the Minstrel till the end, I think. Yep. So here, something I should have done was make, you'll see later, before normal summoning Diva. Oh yeah, he impulsed it, which didn't matter at the time. But yeah, I thought he wasn't going to impulse it. But yeah, from here, I basically, yep, bounce the set, and then, yep, pop off from here, normal summon Diva, and yeah, that's basically game. Here I misplay a little bit. I should have probably, yep, tried to find some more damage, which I think I had. But yeah, we went into game 2. So for game 2, let's see, I think, yeah, he went first. Of course, my hand is basically insane. I still want to show it because it wasn't as easy. I had to play through basically Droll and Solemn Strike. Minstrel, he striked it. Since it negates activation, I cannot basically activate squad effect. And yeah, I think that was basically it. Yep. Chaos Hunter will be... I'm thinking of taking out Chaos Hunter. I'm probably gonna do it, actually. Yeah, didn't do anything. He played really well.
And then game 3, my hand... Let's see my hand. Yeah, pretty good hand. I started with basic Abyss Status plus... so here I was playing through Droll. I searched squad right away. He Drolled me. I sent squad. From squad special summon, I did special summon. Yep, special summon Goons. Make the level 7. Here I wanted to set up my Seals Pass. So the way I did it was basically I made Toad. And then from here I did Abyss Glacier, and so that way Toad can recycle by my Neptune, by my Goons. Abyss Glacier can send Goons and then search for Neptubis. You will see later in the turn how I did it. He normal summoned White Rabbit. I negated White Rabbit because I didn't want it to deal with the target protection from the traps, basically, because and I wanted to risk my Poseidra and my infantry to resolve. So yep, I grab back Goons. He bring back White Rabbit. From here I do Abyss Glacier search Shrine for follow-up. I usually like to search Shrine, mostly because I feel like I can search squad with any card. And with Shrine it's a little bit more difficult, especially since I'm only playing one Abyss Pike. So yeah, I bring back Poseidra. Poseidra and infantry. I bounce back Dormouse and then pop White Rabbit. And yeah, from here is basically game.
Triana effect. Yep, I think I did make a small misplay here, but oh no, I don't think so. Yep, Minstrel. Yeah, he Bestial, so I don't get rid of the Bestial. He activated a White Rabbit. White Rabbit effect, which I had an imperm set. I imperm it. Shrine, yeah, this is basically game. Yeah, bring back something, squad, and then yeah, bounce something up. Yeah, I also bounce the Dursworm, and yeah, this is game from here. Yep, GG's.
So talking about Seals Pass, on this game it is against, I think it is against, yep, against, I think this should be Ryzeal or Ryzeal Mitsurugi or Ryzeal Fienstmith. So I want to show you guys how much I prioritize my Seals Pass with when playing through Fuwalos or Droll. So he basically Fuwalos me. Yeah, I give him 1 draw. So the basic play against Fuwalos is Molding Glacier plus Seals Pass. Minstrel, yep, Rip the Veiler. Here I search Molding Glacier. I did Neptubis, search for Poseidra because I needed Engrave. Here I have my Molding Glacier, and here I have my seal setup. I'm gonna send from here I'm gonna send Goons search Neptubis, and I make a link rank 7, and this board you will see it a lot in most of the games when I get Fuwalos. This board of Abyss Gales, I needed Abyss Gales so that way I can send Poseidra to grave, so that way I can have Shrine life sending Neptubis. Yeah, he started with Bonfire. He only activated Aggregator, negating my Abyss Gales. He then dies. So here, if they dweller me, I'm cooked. So whenever they have four force in field, you need to be really careful, because if they dweller, they basically end the kill the whole Abyss Shrine play. So I did Abyss Shrine right away. I bounced. Here I actually drew the infantry. So when you drew the infantry, this is what you can do, which is really interesting. I sent squad, which is even better because squad is gonna special summon Abyss Pike. Abyss Pike is gonna send infantry, and infantry is gonna pop something, which was going to be really good. So I went second, bonfire. So I ashed that. So when I saw that they normal summon sword, I impermed that right away. It's one of the, I think, the weakest normal summon of the deck. So here I started off. I only had to deal with an imperm, Veiler, and Ash, which I wanted to get rid of the body. Here probably I should have actually, instead of infantry, should have probably sent a goons, so I can search minstrel faster. That was a misplay on my part. And also should have left the body to play around imperm, because now he can imperm either way. But yeah, he knew I was going for the minstrel play, so he ashed my last goons. So I tried to bring back something, he imperms it. So here I also made a misplay, because this could have been Nibiru. So here I should have made Poseidra before actually doing Abyss Shrine. So that way, if he nips me, I can still activate the Poseidra effect in Grave and bring back three from Grave. So yeah, so here I thought about it, and then I made Poseidra, and then I continued playing. So yeah, and that was pretty much it. That was a interesting game. So here I started really strong game first, like going first hand. Basically Abyss Teos plus Goons, one of the best. Oh yeah, here I wanted to show you, whenever you drew the Abyss Pike, you want to do the combo in reverse. You want to start with Abyss Pike, normal summoning and discarding something, and squad, and then special summon Neptavis from deck. Because usually you will do Neptavis, sending squad, and squad special summon Abyss Pike. But since I'm only playing one Abyss Pike, you usually have to prioritize that.
Alright, so we're going to game 2. Insane hand. But yeah, since he played, yeah, I remember this game. Since he played triple tactic thrust and he played DDG, which, to be honest, people are starting to play DDG. You will see, here I have 2 replays. This is one of them, where I get DDG and pass turn. He gave me a couple of draws. Meows into Blue-Eyes is really good as well. That's why I like it. When I saw DDG, I was like, yeah, this is game. I Nibiru them. But yeah, I didn't want to lose any time. When I saw the DDG, I was like,
I don't want to play through it. Probably could, like, I don't know if I'm going to kill them, and if I pass turn, they're probably going to kill me. So I went first. So here I want to show you guys how I play around through Fuwalos. Like I said before, if I drew a Abyss Pike, I want to do the combo in reverse. So I started with a Abyss Pike. I knew I was going to give them 1 draw. I searched for Minstrel, Goons, special summon something. Neptop is going to send Goons. Of course, they Veiler that. Here I searched Mooling Glacier. Since I didn't have a good discard for Minstrel, I didn't Minstrel them. Here I wanted to secure basically my seals setup. If I get, in case I get Nib, I Molding Glacier, I rip 2, and yeah, from here it's basically GG's. I tried it, yeah. Damn, that was evil. 666. Alright, yeah, I rip 2, I rip the 1 thrust, and I give them 1 more draw. And yeah, that's my basically, like I said before, Abyss Gaius plus something said was basically my go-to play through Fuwalos. I impermed the Primal Barrel. Maybe I shouldn't have done it, but it's because Drill Beam is such a good card, and I knew it was going to deal with my Abyss Gaius. So yeah, he Drill Beam he Drill Beam my Abyss Gaius. So here, once he had this setup, I instantly do Abyss Shrine, my Seals Pass play. I drew in an Ash, which was really good. I bounced something. I bounced the Blue-Eyes. I popped the Maiden. He said Drill Beam back. Link 1. So here he tried to activate the effect, but yeah, since he activated Lordly Low to special summon Blue-Eyes from deck, he couldn't activate it. Any effect on field from... Oh, and here I was so tired. When he activated Thrust, I should have ashed that, but for some reason, I don't know, I let it happen, and then I realized like I should have ashed that. But yeah, he basically searched for Wishes, which... Yeah, I ashed the Witches, which was even better. But yeah, I should definitely have ashed the triple tactics Thrust. I should play while at the office, so sometimes I'm a little bit distracted. So let's go over the next game.
So this game, yeah, strong going first hand like usual. So to be honest, not playing Colacant or any break like the Water Statue or something like that actually is making my deck, like the deck, really consistent. Yeah, he basically scooped on the spot once I searched for Minstrel. Ice. He had full combo plus DDG, which, yeah, basically made me pass turn really easy. I asked Dual Drive, he DDG, I passed turn, yeah. I was going to play through it, but I was like, nah, not worth it.
So, very strong hand. So here, he Mold Charm me and then Fuwalos me. I want to show you guys again how to play through Fuwalos, which is, like I always said, here I should have probably searched for Shrine, but yeah, I searched for Goons and Minstrel. Just to see the hand. Rip the Ash, Goons effect, search Moline. From here, yeah, I special summon Poseidra, bring back something with Nepsavis, link 2, rip 2 from hand, and then have my basic seal setup. Which is pretty good. Yep. I rip 2, Ash back to hand, he drew for turn, Bonfire, so which is pretty strong. He did, yeah, he negated my Abyss Glacier. So here, I knew he was probably gonna go for Dweller, but since I had Nib in hand, I had no rush on the fact that because if he makes Dweller, I know he's probably gonna play into Nib. So that's why I was like, if he goes for Dweller, I don't care. If he goes for the... Maybe if he went for Dual Drive, I would have definitely done my, you know, my seals, my Abyss Glacier discarding after display. But since he went for Dweller, I didn't care because I knew he was going to play into Nib. From here, I Nib. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't have killed him next turn, but still, I had so much follow up just with the fact that I have Neptavis in hand, full combo from there. And I'm basically had my full extra deck.
So here's another replay. It is against Maliss. So my hand is really good going second. I had Purulia, and which they ash, and then I have Fuwalos, which I know is a really good hand, but these players are so good that they basically don't make it as easy to win. So they special summon, yeah, White Rabbit said GWC, link 1, they gave me a draw, start drawing to Minstrel.
Another one. So here, from this end, I started with Pod because I wanted to have a good discard for Abyss or Minstrel. And I knew that if I basically normal summon Prince, it was going to get banished. So, and that basically was it. So yeah, I could have also picked the Poseidra, but I rather grab the Impulse so I can throw into the GWC. I imprint so that way since I grab the Impulse, I don't only turn off the Heart of Cryptor because they have no way unless they have Abyssal, they have no way to at least bring back White Rabbit and make them point into Heart of Cryptor, so that way Heart of Cryptor is still live. So I started with Abyss, searching Shrine effect. They impulse it, normal summon Neptavis. So they try to GWC, I impulse it, and we pop off from here. They let it happen, let it resolve. I search Dragoons. So here, since I already made one extra summon, which was Abyss, with only Neptavis, it's a little bit difficult to play around Neb. But you're gonna see what I basically set up post Neb. Basic combo. I bounce back Heart of Cryptor, just so that they don't have it engraved or they have a way to bring it back. So here they nib me. Oh, one important search was the search with Goons before I made a Bahamut Shark. I searched for Prince, which this guarantees me my seals set up with Netabis in hand, Shrine Engrave, and Poseidra, which they only have one card in hand, which I know it's gonna make it a little bit difficult to play around it. Here I pass turn, hit normal summon, and then I went for my classic. Yep, my seals bounce, Poseidra, and then yep, infantry pop something, going to the next game. That's why I do prioritize that a lot, that play a lot. And you can see in all my replays. Insane hand, by the way. But he still played through it. Didn't play through it, but he had a lot of non-engine to protect himself. Here I started with Pike, sending goons. He Veilered it. Poseidra, I searched for Poseidra. Here I basically, I didn't want to, already normal summon. So here I wanted to start with Poseidra, and then he impulsed it. So now my Prince Engrave special summon can special summon goons. So here I went into battle phase because I thought that I didn't have like any other play I could have done. I could do. So he tried to TB11. I ashed it. He wanted to set his follow up. So here here's where Chaos Hunter came in clutch, mainly because I special summon Chaos Hunter. So I just needed a way to protect Chaos Hunter, because if I pass turn, he can go into either Splash Mage, or he can battle phase Saronir, beat over my Chaos Hunter. Here I should have actually, instead of Toad, should have made Virtual Dragon, because here I actually thought I'm passing on Toad, but here I was like, no, not worth it. I'd rather pass on my basic seals pass. I grab Dragoons back, and yeah, from here in draw phase, I discard Neptudis, bring back Poseidra. I should have probably actually bounced back the Saronir and popped the White Rabbit, but I did it the other way around. He Saronir, and I think from here, yeah, he actually made Typhon, which is really good. Bounce my Abyss Glacier, so that way he now has. So that was a good play actually. That was good that I actually popped the Saronir and I didn't bounce it. So from here it's basically game. Oh, there's a good play on this one actually that you will see in a minute. I special summon goons. He Baldrake. So here, at this point, some people will basically go straight into the rank 7 and special summon from Grave, or maybe a Dragoons or something. But the way you play against Baldrake, Octify on the, that's why there's a really good Mermail players on the, like in general. Octify was like, yeah, in the comment in the last video, he was like, most of the Maliss players, they usually have Baldrake, and the way you play through it is basically use special summon Abyss Chaos, which is like, it's literally what just happened. He has Baldrake on field, and that's exactly what I just did. I special summon a basic, I normal summon first just to see if they had a Nimperm or something. He didn't. Goons squad. I want to check the hand first before committing into Abyss Chaos. So here I menstrual them. Here I made Abyss Chaos. So this instantly turn off Baldrake, because if they Baldrake, I do Abyss Chaos effect and then negate the Baldrake, which is insane. Now I negate the Baldrake before even committing into Poseidra. Here I bounce everything up. And yeah, from there it's basically a game. I could have gone into Anemone, bring back 3, and so forth and so on. So yeah, very good game. Let's go over the next one.
So this game is against Fienstmith Bestial. Very grindy deck. Here we start with the good old Beast Chaos plus Dragoons. We normally summon Abyss Pike because we only use one, so we want to start with it and then go into Neptudis off the quad. But yeah, he knew it was game, so that was game 1. Game 2, I only had one Ash, which I did Ash on the Rec Room, but it wasn't enough. He had just a crazy hand. I think, he did Bestial Rebellion. He drew a card of the Fusion Monster, Princess. Yep, he kept going. He's gonna, and then he's gonna discard Larry, I think. Yeah, Larry. Yeah, he now on a crazy board of Desire plus Regain plus Hand Traps in hand. Which, to be honest, I might have misplayed going to the board, but I think it didn't matter at the end. He had a Baldrake, Veiler, Desire. Desire was my biggest issue here, to be honest. Like, I wasn't worried about anything else more than Desire, because I cannot target it, which makes it really difficult. He Regain. I tried to bounce a set because I didn't know what it was. Then I knew that it was Paris because he sent it to grave by mistake. Then I popped the Regan. I should have probably popped the sequence to see if I can force the Decide in the future, but yeah. Here, he ball drakes. Here I should probably, I mean, it didn't even matter as much, but I should have gone to Shark. Shark will eat the ball drake. Well, actually, yeah, it didn't matter because here, he ball drakes it. I bring back. Here I go into Shark, which is going to be negated by the Decide, and yeah, nothing to do there.
Then we go into game 2, game 3, which is the interesting one here. I want to play through Droll, so like usual, when we want to play through Droll, we prioritize a Beast Shrine, searching or having a Beast Shrine in hand. He draws me. So here we want to do our setup. We will special level 7, bring back squad, bring back goons. So yeah, Nepsize bring back a level 4. He ogres it. So here we have Toad, and we ended on Abyss Gaius plus Awesome plus our basic seal setup, because now once you have Totem Field, it's basically you should have your seal setup, mostly because you can bring back grab back Neptubis from grave. Yeah, he was telling me basically why I didn't activate Goons, and then I recalled that we were on the Droll. So he started off a little strong, like the Kashtira cards are kind of strong. He ripped something from my grave. He then tribute summon Fienstmith. I negated it mostly because I didn't want to deal with Chaos Angel. Because if he summon Lacrima and then maybe bring back, maybe he can also force the Toad with Requiem attaching to the Lacrima or something like that. I just didn't want to deal with the threat of Chaos Angel.
Here he took my Abyss Gaius. He bring back Engraver from grave. Went to battle phase. I only had 900 left. He went to IP, but in the end phase, yeah, we did our basic seals play. We bounced the Masquerena, squad, goons, and yeah, too much follow up from there.
So in this matchup, I just want to show you real quick how basically good Ran is into the format, how he can it deals with Detonator by itself. Yeah, he played really well on their Purulia. Here I only basically special summon Ran, go into GYMIR effect. He pops it, of course, and then normal summon Neptubis, and yeah, that's GG's. So yeah, that was basically it. I just wanted to show you guys that clip real quick. So here is some extra clips. Here I basically want to show you guys how I broke Blue-Eyes board field with full engine. Even misplaying a little bit because I think I should have I think I didn't start with Ran, which I should have. Ran is so good into the Blue-Eyes matchup. You can banish so many cards. You can banish the field spell when they activate it. You can banish the trap, or you can even banish the Primite and the Lordly Load, which prevent them from. And it also Ran also protects from Drill Beam, which is really good. So here I want to see if they had probably a Drill Beam set, or a Blue-Eyes trap. So since they didn't pop my Nepsabis, I was like, okay, so that's probably impermanence. Yep, like I said. This is like how you test the waters. If you normal summon Nepsabis and nothing happens, they don't pop it or something like that, that means there's no Drill Beam or the Blue-Eyes trap that pops. Here I wanted to see the hand. And yeah, and from here is basically game. Too much engine in hand. He imperms it. Here I search Poseidra. I send Shrine, I special summon Poseidra from deck. He negates, he negates my Poseidra. I search for Mooling. I think, mostly because I didn't want it in deck. He aimed and I knew it was game, so yeah, he scooped in the spot after that. So in this replay, I want to show you, in these two last replays, I want to show you guys the importance of hand knowledge. So here I went first. I started with Goons and Beastaeus. He imprint my Beastaeus. I searched for squad. I normal summon Prince. Prince. I sent Goons. Goons search Minstrel effect. He then chained Fuwalos. He drew a card, of course. Yeah, I definitely ripped the Shrine because if I discard it and then we go to Enfe, he draw into something like a infantry or something. He can activate infantry or goons and search. And then I search for Pike resolves, search for a Beast Shrine. a base shrine special summon level 7. Oh, well, yeah, take it to hand, grab it to hand. And then from here, Neptubis. So since I know I'm playing against Mermail, I know how much Dweller hurts us. So from here, I basically just go into Dweller and pass turn.
So basically Dwellers deals with everything, and I also have Impulse just in case. I have a pop card on field, which is pretty good. I could have also used Dweller to end on infantry with my turn, but I rather, like, hopefully, just in case, save the Dweller for also the next turn, and during my turn I can Dweller him as well. Again, Dweller him again. So here he Minstrel, I chain Shrine to pop the Pike on field, and then he only have Shrine effect, which I Impulse, and yeah, that's game. So yeah, and I think, yeah, game 2, I think he break, yeah, like usually, yeah, break, he called by, yeah, and yeah, he break. But for last replay, yeah, he break, my opponent break. So I think the interesting game is game 3. Here I use pot, I went for battle phase. I know he breaks, so I had an imprint, an impulse, and ash. So I ashed the first thing, he called by it. He normal summon ice, I impulse it, yep. I saved the imprint for later, just in case. Here I drew into Neptubis, he imprint, perms it. Search for squad, and from here I basically, I think I misplayed actually a little bit, yeah. Here, I should have actually even searched like Neptubis and go into Abyss Glacier and then have the seal set up from there with Imprint, which is really good. He then Fuwalos me on main phase 2, but yeah, I clicked basically end phase 2 fast, and he was like, yeah, misclicked the Fuwalos, which probably wasn't a misclick. But yeah, anyways, he went for battle phase. Here I draw Neptubis, which, in case I didn't draw Neptubis, I could have also normal summon squad, go into Anemone and bring back Neptubis from grave. So here I have a very strong hand. He normal summon ice, I Imprint it, he called by it. He still managed to basically, since he had field, he still managed to basically end on Dweller, which it's basically GG's. He baited the Ash, he now activated Cross, going to Dweller, and yeah, that's game. And then on
game 3, which is in the importance of hand knowledge, mainly because I resolve Dragoons, search for Minstrel. Once I see the hand, I know that he has basically board breakers. So you will see how I play through them. I special summon Prince, send goons. I know that Imprint is gonna eat it, the Moonling Glacier. And since on this build I was only playing one Toad because I saw a list from regional. But by the way, big shout out to the guy that placed top 8 at, I don't remember the regional, but I like the deck list a lot. But I think I'm gonna go back to 2 Toads. I rather have 2 Toads in the extra deck. But yeah, from here I went into basic line. I was going to end on Barrier Statue, but I also wanted to show you guys another end board piece, which is really good when playing into destruction cards. And here I went to Coral Dragon. Coral Dragon effect, draw a card. Here I have so much follow-up, as you can tell. A special summon, he cannot now nip me because now I have the statue on board. Here I went into basically GYMIR, and I activated GYMIR in the draw phase, so that way he cannot activate Lightning Storm. He bounced my Link. He now bounced my Synchro. He tried to bounce my Toad, but I basically activated Toad just to have Prince as follow-up because I already had Prince on field. End phase is basically game because I now bring back Poseidra. I have so much cards in hand that it's basically inevitable. He then Fuwalos me, but yeah, I ash it just in case, and yeah, that's GG's from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video and learned something from the replays I uploaded. Hasta la próxima. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe.